Welcome to my NG tutorial series. Last episode we talked about setting up our blueprints, setting up the character, the blank spaces, animation blueprints. So in this episode we'll talk about how to move our character using the character blueprint and animation blueprint. So let's get started. So first of all, we need to open our animation blueprint, which is from here. So I will open this up and I have to set my animation blueprint. So to set my animation blueprint, I will right click, type space, add state machine, or call this locomotion. I can call it locomotion. So I'll plug it into here and then open this up, bring this out, add state, type ID, drag this out, add state, type work/job, work/job. Now I'm going to bring this back. So I will open this ID and then I will add the ID here. And I will open this up. I will add the work job here. Right click, click promote to variable. In this area we call this direction. Right click here, promote to variable, call it speed. Now what is a variable? In Unreal Engine, not only in Unreal but in many programming languages, we have different variables. We have the float variable, int variable, boolean variable. We have the vector variable, but we only get that in Unreal or Unity or some other programming software. We have the float variable, which is used for things like health, movement, speed, and direction. We have the int variable. The int variable are used for things like ability. They are variables that do not have decimal points, if you all know. While the float variable has decimal points, we have the boolean variable, which is a true or false variable, and so many other variables too. So these are the most common variables in Unreal Engine: the vector variable, the float variable, the int variable, and the boolean variable. So I've added a direction and speed variable under the float. This is called a float variable. Float. And in this area, I'm going to add my speed here. In Unreal Engine blueprint, we have the get and set. The get are used to get a particular event or statement, while the set variable are used to set the particular number or I can just say number of variable inside the blueprint. So set, when I use set, I can set the maximum speed. I can put speed to 500. But when I use get, I don't know the particular variable until it is being called. So um, we have added our idle and our work. Now, if you watch closely, you see that our character has entered the idle mode, which is also applicable to the character blueprint too. That is in idle mode now. So we have to create some other things in this area. This is our state from idle to work and our state from work towards idle. So in this state from idle to work, we say that if the speed if the speed is greater than 0, then it should enter the work state. But if the speed is less than or equal to 0, it should enter the what? Idle state. Now, even if we play this, nothing will happen. It will just be in the idle mode. I'm playing it in low quality because my PC is very low. So in order to set the movement, I have to set it under the event graph. First of all, I will call a begin play node, begin play, event begin play. This the begin play event, which calls when you play your project. Anytime you play your project, it calls whatever that is connected to it. So I will bring this out and I will type cast2. Cast2, that's my character blueprint. So I'll cast it to this. Then on this area, I have to get pawn owner. Try get pawn owner. Then connect it here. Promote this to a variable. Call it vamp BP. So from here, we have to set is valid node. If this character is valid, then we have to set the speed here. Set speed. This is our speed, but we don't know our speed yet. We can only get the number of our speed when we get the velocity of our controller. So to do that, we have to drag this out from private pawn owner. Type get velocity, bring it down. Type get forward vector. We have to get our actor forward vector and get right vector. From here, drag this out, type dot. We have to get the dot product of these two. After getting the dot product, we drag from the velocity, we type length, get the vector length, and then let, type let, and connect this here. So we have to make the 0.1 connect to speed. Then how do we get our direction? To get our direction, drag from the get pawn owner, get velocity, and from the velocity, calculate this calculate direction. Let's see if we can calculate Okay, calculate direction. So drag out again, get actor rotation, plug it into here, plug, and then from the direction, stop, then compile. Good. So from this blueprint, we'll go to our event graph. Let me create another graph, call this movement graph. So from this movement graph, we have to get our control yaw and control pitch. So from here, we type look, let's use turn. We don't have any control yet. So what we are going to do now is to add some inputs by going to project settings. From our project settings, go to inputs. Then from here, we add our action mappings. This is our action mapping, and this is our axis mapping. So add two. So I will call this one turn, and I will call this look, up and down, or we can call it look. So from here, I will set the mouse scale, mouse wheel up, mouse X, and mouse Y. Mouse, let's use mouse Y here, mouse Y, and then let's see mouse. Okay, in this area, I'm going to use move forward, add another input, move right, move right. So I'm going to add my move forward as W, and plus I'm going to use up, up. Okay, then on my move right, I don't think I should use this. Close axis mapping, move forward, move right. So W, up, down, S, and down. So this should be -1, -1, -1. So on my move right, I will use A, action mapping A. I will use B, then I will use right, and then left, see. Yeah, left. So we are done with this. This should be up. Okay. This should be AB. A should be minus 1 and left minus 1. So from here, we add our um, turn. We have our loop. Good. So our turn should be the pitch. Add not add movement input. Pitch, add controller pitch, and then add controller yaw. Get to character movement. Scroll down to select, compile. I think we should do this in our main character blueprint, which is the parent. So movement, Control B, yeah, character movement, set this. Then go to your class default, type your, uncheck your, and then I believe we can so we can look around, but we cannot move. So to set our movement, we need to get we need to look for our input, which is the forward, move forward, move right. So this is our move forward and move right. So under this area, you have to type add movement input. Shown here, add movement input. Now, the next thing we have to do is to get control rotation, then get our forward vector and right vector. Get right vector. So from these vectors, we have to break vector, break vector. After breaking the vector, then make vector. Do the same thing here. Make vector. Connect, 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 and connect. Then let's see if we can get length. So there's no need to get the length. We can connect here, connect here. So let's see what happens next. I think this mapping is wrong. So the mapping is wrong. We have to reset it. Um, this should be 1. This should be 1. This should be minus 1, minus 1. Same with our term. This should be mouse y, mouse x, minus 1. Let's see. Still not okay. So this should be 1. This should be minus 1. Let's check. Still wrong. So I will make this mouse y, mouse x. Okay, clear. One, and that's 1, minus 1. Okay, I think it's good now. Okay, so we can close this down, but our idle animation needs something more better. So I'll go to idle, then I'm going to use the second one, which is this save plus. I think this one should be better. So I'm going to close this down, then save all, because we don't want to lose our files, don't want to lose our project. There's frame lag because I'm running on medium. So thanks guys. If you have any comments, you can use the comment box below. Thank you for your time.